Hi everybody, this is Stakerage. Today we're going to talk about impact factor. First, let's look at impact factor for a journal. The impact factor for a journal is from the Journal Citation Report. It's a product from Institution of Science Information. It is a measurement of average number of citation for the average article in a journal in given period of time. The impact factor for a journal is calculated based on 3-year period. It is the average number of times published paper has been cited up to 2 years after. And here's the calculation. A equals the number of times articles published in 2011 to 2012 were cited in Indexes journal during 2013, and B is the number of articles, reviews, proceedings, or notes published in 2011 to 2012. Then the impact factor of this journal is A divided by B. More important thing is the impact factor for individual researcher. The impact factor for individual researcher is also from ISI. It is not only a measurement for individual researcher's impact in his field, but also one of the most important measurable indexes for this individual researcher's contribution to his field. The impact factor for individual researcher is calculated based on the period counted from his researcher's first publication. It is the average time of citation for this individual researcher's articles. So basically, more citations, then this individual has more impact. Is impact factor fair or biased for evaluating an individual researcher's contribution? Yes, it is. Why? There are many other factors that affect the citation of an individual, such as how famous the research group is, how famous the group PI or the leading investigation professor is, how big is the academic network for this research group, how much advertisement on major media contribute. Those contribute to the citation a lot. For example, say individual G discovered a novel method of treatment and published his work in an article in some good journal. But his research group is not in this field, in the work that he's published. So he may not get any single citation for several years. Is that fair? Definitely not. So how was the significance of impact factor to the individual researcher? I mean, the significance of impact factor is that the researcher's contribution and potential of future contribution, potential of being funded, and a lot of other attributes are evaluated or based on several factors, such as how many numbers of publication he have, the journal impact factor for each publication, and his personal impact factor, and so on. So his personal impact factor is one of the factors that evaluating his contribution, his capability, and almost everything in academic. In a lot of research institute and university, one of the most important criteria for a professor or PI's salary or promotion is based on his individual impact factor. So in here, I would like to introduce you a claim for citation demand equality. The purpose of this claim is that if you work hard, contribute a lot, and publish a lot of first author peer-reviewed article, then you deserve to be respected as top researcher. But this may not be the reality, because most of your peers may not know your work. Someone may not have as many of this first author article as you do, and they could be in a big research group, a big well-known research group. They could have a lot of second, third author papers, and those papers they don't even need to put a lot of effort, because the first author is a major contributor. However, they could be cited by others over and over again simply because they are in such research group, simply because their professor or their PI is such well-known people in that field. In this case, his or her impact factor is much greater than you, which is unfair. In here, I would like to say a lot of research from different approach, subject, different field, different area, and even different discipline could be correlated somehow, or even closely correlated. So the citation could be promoted inside a network. In such a good network, many more citations could be promoted for the individual without much recognition. Therefore, we are trying to build up a clan or a network that advertise our own research work and promote the recognition of our precious academic achievement. Thank you, and welcome to Clan CIDE.